Hi, I'm Jessica.
Hi, I'm Christina.
And you're watching
Game of Tomes.
Today we're going to talk about the books that we read in May 2017.
It was kind of a slow month for me. I've been feeling
like having a hard time getting into reading.
Yeah,
and
me
like
too.
Motivated to pick up books and things. I think towards the end of this month that kind of shifted for me a little bit, and I feel better about it.
Mine got worse.
That sucks.
I just felt like really busy and kind of like my downtime. I was like, I don't want to read right now. I just want to like relax. So, but I mean, I feel like it's, you know.
It's weird because I feel like I've heard a lot of people on BookTube say I'm in a slump right now.
There's also a couple in our book club that are going through a reading slump.
That's right.
Which I was like,
weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
But hopefully I'm getting over that now.
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope so too.
I hope I am too.
Yes. I put a reading curse on you.
We hope everyone is getting over their reading
If you're
slumps.
having a hard time reading right now, I'm sorry, and we feel your pain.
Yeah, for sure.
But we love reading, and we like to share our joy of reading, and that's why we're here.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
So the first book that I read in May was The Particular Sadness of Lemon Cake by Amy Bender. It was our book club book, so we both read it this month.
I read it later, though.
Right. But we're going to talk about it now.
Yeah. I was disappointed.
Yeah. And I think I was so disappointed because
the synopsis.
We thought it was not, we thought it was going to be different. So the premise is this young girl at the age of 9 on her 9th birthday, her mom makes her a lemon cake with chocolate icing, and she takes a bite in it and then realizes that she can feel her mother's emotions in the bite that she takes. And it's devastating for her because that emotion is severe sadness.
And like emptiness.
Yeah.
But like longing.
Yeah.
And she freaks out. She can't stand it.
She can't handle it. She's 9 years old. She's never felt like this before.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we thought it was going to be a story about how this young girl and her mom have this relationship, and she grows up with this strange ability and learns the dynamics of her family.
Learns to just connect with people over it, you know, and kind of like helps people. But it wasn't entirely about that.
It wasn't. I don't think this book is for everyone, but I do think it is for some people. I think it has a lot to do with anxiety and like harboring this secret and kind of depression. And if you're wanting to explore those themes more in a book, that this is for you. It was just sadder than we expected, and sadness is in the title, so I don't know why we were surprised. And slower. It was kind of slow.
Yeah, I felt it was more scattered than what I expected, and that was my big issue. And there's no quotation marks.
Oh, there's no quotation marks, and there's a lot of dialogue.
Yeah.
And
that's kind of hard sometimes to follow along with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like I could handle it. But it was just
after a little bit. Yeah, after a little bit, I was like, all right.
I was like, this book better give me answers, and like there's questions, and I didn't get those answers until the very last page, and I was like, well, at least I got them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wasn't really satisfied with it either. I was like wanting more out of that.
Right. So I didn't hate it, but I didn't
hate it, but I didn't really enjoy it.
Yeah, and it didn't really help our like slumpish feelings.
No, not really.
No. Okay,
so the next book I listened to on Audible because Jessica lets me use her account, and that was Bossypants by Tina Fey.
Yeah.
So I loved it. I thought it was hilarious.
Me too.
With like a good message,
right,
and a bunch of it, you know. And I am a huge Tina Fey fan, and I think she's hilarious and a really strong, powerful, like down to earth woman. So not that I've ever met her or anything. But I really, really enjoyed it a lot. And listening to her narrate it on Audible was like really, really cool too.
That was really good. My favorite parts were when she was talking about her doing Sarah Palin.
Yeah.
And they even, like, she even does, like, plays the audio for that whole...
Yeah, she does, yeah. For, like, the whole skit.
And I thought that was really cool. And I also enjoyed her talking about photo shoots and what they're like.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
an actress. Or,
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And really good.
I really like, it's not really a certain part in the book, but throughout it, she kept changing, like, her husband's name to, like, protect his identity, and, like, at one point he was being called Jim, and at another, she, like, called him his real name or something like that, you know? It was just funny, but...
Yeah. It was
yeah,
good.
it was really good.
Awesome.
That was a really nice, like, nice thing to listen to. Like, it was easy. I didn't feel like I was forced to, like, pay attention specifically to anything, but, like, she's so funny, and, like, when she talks, it's just, like, automatically, like, you know, it was really, really cool.
Awesome. I finished this last night. Thank you. Thank you.
When did you start it? April? March?
Calm down. Yeah, it was March. I put it down. I picked it up.
Yeah.
Read, like, almost half of it. And then did our Tome Topple book. And then we had, like, our book club book. And then I just put it down for a while. And then picked it up this month and read the last 600 pages. And I spent most of the month reading this. I love this series so much. I really do. The last 2 books in the series that is out right now, I have enjoyed a little bit less than the first 3 books. They both go over the same timeline. He divided the books into characters. He was writing a book, and then it got too complicated, and so he split the characters and made 2 books out of it. Towards the end, he continued on with the...
Like, rest of the storyline?
Yeah, timeline. And we got into a time that we hadn't yet in the previous book. But even in that section, I did not get answers from the last book. And it ended on such a what? That I was sad that I did not get the fulfillment that I needed from this book. But it was really good.
I think you're thinking it so badly because, like, nobody knows when the next one is coming out, and so it, like, puts even more pressure on you to, like, I want to know,
Right.
but I have to wait longer, so I want to know even more.
It says, this one is called A Dance with Dragons, and I would like to say that I really like George R. R. Martin's Dragons.
Did we ever say the title of it?
I don't know.
I don't think we did.
I don't think so. Anyway, it's A Dance with Dragons. Book 5 in the A Song of Ice and Fire series. The dragons are really cool. And more realistic than other dragons. Usually dragons can talk and people can ride the dragons and make them go wherever, you know, the dragons do their bidding. I think Cheyenne from Novel Insight said they're like horses in the sky, but George R. R. Martin's is more, they're very reptilian and they're smart, but they're like predators, you know what I mean?
They're beasts.
They're
dragons.
They're things that you cannot contain.
Right.
I wanted more of the dragons, but I don't think the dragons happened. You know what I mean? The dragons didn't happen, and it's called A Dance with Dragons, and the dragons weren't there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Things were happening with Bran that was really cool, but Bran was absent from the second half of the book.
Huh.
And I want to know what's going on with him, because his storyline was really cool. I also like Arya's storyline, and Jon Snow. I love Jon Snow. I love Jon Snow. Okay? And then, side character. I have a side character. It's one of my favorites. He just makes me happy and laugh when I read about him, and that's Tormund Giantsbane. Is he in the TV series?
Who?
Tormund Giantsbane.
No.
Okay, he's a wildling. He's from Beyond the Wall, and he comes, and him and Jon become kind of friends or confidants, you could say.
Oh, no, definitely not in the show.
Okay. And he's just like, he cracks jokes, and he's always smiling, and he's this big warrior dude, but like he's funny, and like nobody's happy, and so he just sticks out to me as a guy that I'm like, thanks, Tormund Giantsbane. So, anyway, I liked it a lot, and I'm excited to read more, whenever that is. Oh, and so, is it the last season that's coming out?
I
July?
thought it was like the very last season.
I heard someone say that it's...
I heard someone say 2 more seasons.
That's what I heard. I heard someone say that too.
And I was like, wait, I thought there was only 1.
Yeah, so we don't know.
I don't know.
We'll have to look that up.
If you know, let us know, because
We'll
I
just
don't.
Google it
I
after
read
this.
somewhere, or heard somewhere, somebody said, oh yeah, the next to last season is coming out. And I was like, what? No, it's the last season.
That's what I thought.
Like, winter is here. Like, that's the
Winter
point.
has
We had to
happened.
wait for it to come out so that they had the conditions to film in. I mean, I'm not complaining if there's, like, another season after that.
Well, no,
but-
of course, no. So I've only seen the first season, and I would like to, this summer, before the last or next to last season comes out, I would like to watch the stuff I haven't yet.
Yeah.
So,
It's real good.
also, I have been avoiding spoilers like the plague because I keep getting spoiled for this book, but now I'm all caught up. So I've been like watching George R.R. Martin interviews and like looking at fanfic and stuff, and just becoming like more of a fan than I already was, and makes me happy.
Good.
Yeah.
So, the next book that I read in May was You by Carolyn Kepnes.
Yeah.
And I was I was like really disappointed actually in this. I didn't really feel like it was like super creepy. I was really interested in the fact that like it's from the stalker's standpoint of view, so it's like you do this and you do that. But
As he's stalking you.
yeah, and I thought that would be like peeping Tom, not like sexual peeping Tom, but just like a creepy like following you and like maybe calling and hanging up or threatening, or you know what I mean, something like that. But it didn't take that turn, and it went a different direction, and I was like, really? I didn't really find it like creepy, and I fully predicted the ending.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
that's okay. I was really looking forward to this one,
Yeah.
and again, it's one like girl on the train that was like hyped so much, and I'm like, yeah, and maybe that's part of the problem, you know, is like getting hyped, like, yeah, really creepy thing, you know, and then reading it and being like, oh. But that's okay. I'm glad I have read it. I'm glad I tried it.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Okay, so on to our currently reading section
yeah.
of this video. I finished A Dance with Dragons last night, so I have not yet picked up a physical book. But I am listening to Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. It's a chunker. This is Christeena's copy. 40 hours of audiobook. I think that's the longest I've ever...
Jonathan Strange was like 32, wasn't
Yes.
it? Oh my gosh.
And it took me forever.
I would
I've been-
never get through that one.
I'm about 60% of the way through it.
Wow, good job, dude.
And I really like it.
Do you?
Yes.
Good.
I don't know if I would like it as much had I had to read it
See,
physically.
my problem is I tune out
Right.
audios. So
I do not. I tune out everyone else.
I'm gonna give it a shot, and I love the cover.
I love the cover.
So pretty.
Beautiful cover.
I got it at my work.
Yeah. After I decided to get it, and she was like, "Okay, yeah, that sounds good."
Yeah.
I really like it, and I feel invested in the characters. There's a lot of characters, and I like that in a story. And there's some like morally gray people.
Yeah.
And again, I like that. And so I'm happy to talk about it when I'm done with
Good.
everyone, because it's really good.
So my currently reading that I started early this month and have a slump through is Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. It is the third and final Mistborn trilogy book. I'm currently reading it with my mama, and so we're talking about it every now and again, and I'm like, hey, this is my theory, and she's like, well, this is mine. I'm like, I like your theory way better. But I still got, I think, 200 something pages, to go. I'm really enjoying it, but maybe it's just because I buddy read the first one, and it was like something happening all the time. Maybe that's why I feel like the other two are so slow. But like things are happening. Maybe it's just that like I'm kind of going through a reading slump, and I'm not like talking every single day with my mom about it because like we're in different places. We're not like setting it out.
Where is she right now?
I think she's a little behind me.
Okay.
So, but the last, I'm starting to really get interested in it now that, in Brandon Sanderson's style, the last half is like things are happening.
Mm-hmm.
So, surprises.
Cool.
And I feel like I'm not prepared for the ending.
Oh.
And I feel like I'm gonna just be like blown away and maybe cry. Because I'm invested in quite a few people, so.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think I have decided not to continue on with this series after reading Mistborn, and that you can tell me what happens at the end of this book.
Okay. I'll tell you off camera. So, yeah, that's my currently reading. That's the only one I'm currently reading. I'm hoping to finish it next week. We'll see.
Okay, right on. Cool. Thank you for joining us on this lovely May wrap-up. When you play the Game of Tomes,
You read or you die.
come be our friends. Social media links in the description below.
We hope you're reading a great book.
Bye.
Bye.